Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I have a vowel heavy rack and I'm looking at ways of getting rid of 3 vowels minimum. I have Ali for 8. I'm just wondering if there's a 5-letter play with the H. Heal, Heale, no. Ali. Not a good pickup. I'll draw another I and a U. So, actually 2 I's and a U, but I do have a blank. So there's a little bit of light at the end of that tunnel. Uoi for 8. Louis for not worth doing because it leaves an E next to this double letter. Massive score potential onto this triple word, so I won't be doing that. Hioi is good. Let's see what opponent does. So it looks like Hioi or Uoi. Not quite Euphoria. Okay, opponent has played moved, which takes an E, I think. Hioi actually plays here. Hioi, and that mitigates the danger of the J or Z plays. The other option would be EU, Uoi there. That's 14, and it does give me a H play for next turn if I don't have a bingo. So, and the E probably helps this rack. I'm going with Uoi, even though it scores slightly less. That's a good looking rack. I have the ing ending, so airing onto the AG. What about this? Opponent bingos. Hygiene, not quite. Pity I don't have a 5-letter play down from the H without burning the blank. I'm going with airing. And I've got ferns. That'll score handsomely. Hopefully opponent's distracted by this hotspot at 8A across. Now I've got, ooh, big score, 42. Now I've got the Ness ending. What about this I? Too many S's, I think. Freshness through H and a E. That's not going to happen. Let's go with Ferns. 47. Not a bad pickup. Isobaths through a T. No T available. Of doesn't take anything I've got, which is a shame. Looking at H hotspots and B, well, nothing goes in front of Mo, so that's no good. What about a bio word? No, just not seeing great options there. What about words ending ISH? Boastish? No. Okay, interesting. Opponent doesn't take advantage of that spot. What about just BOH here? I don't think the B is particularly dangerous, apart from 8's ending in able, A-B-L-E. That could be disaster. But I think I'll go with this. It's a good score. Sorts the rack out, I think. Duplicate I and a W. Doesn't help the bingo cause. Waddies is good, and Moors. Or Wades is also good. Isn't it? Oh. Thought it was. But Waddies is good. Not a bad pickup. I've got the T, so nothing great there. Okay, opponent Vitex looks good for, but I just want to make sure I don't. Wow, that was a big score. Oh no, it will. Was it 36? Oh, it wasn't a double word. That's right. The S was already there. It looked like a massive score with the Z on the triple and the word doubled, but no. Now, is there a bingo here? There are not many floaters to consider. I quite like Vitex because it hangs on to the S and it doesn't give back anything to... Well, it does give a little bit of play back here onto the N from OX, but for 65 I can live with that. Now that's Iraq. Wow. Bogeyism. Misogyny. No. I'm looking at words ending in Y here. The B, not likely. And no hooks for Z, E, or V. So it looks like L. Or something onto the Y. Isogamy. Isogamy. But that's a 7, not an 8. Nug does not take an O, otherwise isogamy would have played there. Miss... Wow, I just can't see something ending in an L. What about an IAL ending word? No, not seeing it. So, I think I'm missing something onto... what about the RE? Miss... Not seeing it. Okay. How about Meg and Ahi? Doesn't really create much of a bingo opening, but I'm going with it. Cations. Again, a bingo that doesn't play. I have a slender lead. Mac. What about something ending in Y? Stotinka through a T or an I. What about something ending in AL? No T provided. Knox is good, but that's where the story ends. Gee, my time's running pretty low. What about just Cobb? Then at least I've got bingos ending in A and O and Y. Yeah, I think I will go with this. I needed a vowel, not a consonant heavy rack. And something ending in Y. Stannery, tannery. Okay, the R has to help. Regnants. That'll work. Doesn't take an S. I didn't think so. Sterane. No, Stan. Tanners. Stannery. Just can't see it. Royally. Staniel. No, you can't spell it like that. I didn't think so. I'm just going with royally. No, noily, sorry. Noily. There we go. Ingesta and retrains. Yeah. What about something ending in Y? Anti... No. Insanity, no. Entasi. I actually blocked the L as well. That wasn't a great play. Elation takes an S. No help there. Okay, I'm going to go with ingesta or retina, yeah. I can't see a bingo with the Y, unfortunately. Jeffe is good. Fox is good. And I can't get across there. Toft. Tex. Feet. If opponent doesn't take that, I'll take that. But where will my X play? Time is ticking. Toft and Tex. I'm pretty sure I've missed a bingo onto the Y there. Jeffe is good. I could just play Jeffe here. Seems crazy, but there's no word beginning SS that I know of. That's a 30-point play. Geely. Oh, opponent's got wet up. Oh, okay, I'll play feet here. Oh, he's looking to go out in 2. I'll go with Jeffe. And that should give me the game, a 30-point play, unless he's got a big rata play. He can play rata underneath. Yeah. Is Jeffe going to be enough? $30. I think it might be enough. Let's see what opponent can do with rata. He's going to get an extra 10 points from me on countback. So 379.20. He needs 19 to draw. Can he get 19 with Rata? $17 for Rata there. I don't think that'll be enough. Arag is good. No, nothing goes in front of Rata. Yep, there we go. So very close finish, just 2 points in it. Thank my opponent for the game. 398 to me, 396 to opponent. Wow. Let's see what we missed. And I thought there was a play like heel with an E at the end, but not two E's. That word kind of entered my mind, but anyway, I wasn't sure enough. I actually thought Heale was good, but no, it's got the two E's at the end. So that was a bit suboptimal. Opponent had moved for 22. That looks alright. Uoi, I thought I did play Uoi here. But 4K. Yes, Uoi, which doesn't take an S, and E moved. I did actually mention E moved. Yeah, I should have played it in a different spot. So another miss there. Although having said that, opponent might have then been able to play removed and Rez, R-E-Z, but he didn't have the Z. I was just thinking of comeback plays. Opponent does have the bingo now and takes the lead. And then I've got neighing and then inhering for 72, inveigh and airing for 65. Neighing through the N would have been the way to go, but I didn't spot that one. So airing comes down. Durry for 55. N2. Oily and Durry. Monster play. Opponent gets a decent score for yard. And that gives me ferns for 47. So already we're up in the mid 130s. That's early on in the game. So roaring stuff. U for 25 opponent had. He goes with duo 21, and now bow for 26 was best. Opponent's got the Z with some flexibility. Rye for 37 with a very strong rack leave to score next turn. That was N5. Oh, right. Quite nice, because AE doesn't take anything. And Moore takes an S, but he had the S. So that would have been a lovely play. Rye. He goes... Oh, that is what he played. So that's nice. And then Waddies for 37 comes down. Opponent's got the Z. Zobo for 36. Looks fine, Zobos. And that gives me Vitex for 65. So I've taken the lead here marginally. Clegg for 22. And then misogyny. So I said isogamey, which is good on its own without the M. And all I had to do was plonk the M in front of it. Misogyny. Yeah, that's a bit annoying to have missed that. Wagmoyers for 74 through RE. but misogyny. That's annoying. Anyway, I missed that. Played MIG, and our opponent's got uncurb for 33 at 1H. That would have been a nice way to get rid of 2 U's and would have drawn opponent level. He goes with cut for 21, and now no bingo here, but okay for N1. Look at that. Lovely. The B, not really a great bingo tile, so I don't mind blocking that off. Okay would have been more than okay. That is a great rack leave. And I guess the reason I played cob is I was creating bingo lane for bingos ending in A, O, Y, and I by putting the K there. So maybe not as good a score, but it did have strategic merit because I was so close to a bingo and there were no great lanes on the board. So opponent then has a bit of a ropey rack there, goes with Murray's for 27. And look at the scores. Opponent's in the lead there. Regnant does not take an S. It's an adjective, I believe. Remnants, though, that would have worked. Oh, that is annoying. Remnants. Resonant also works. So, yeah, 2 everyday words. That's pretty remiss of me. Descant was the other option with EN blank. So I just played Noily, which in retrospect was a little bit silly because it blocked off bingos ending in L, of which there are quite a few 8s. I could have just played Knox down here. That would have been better. Anyway, Sank comes down for 30, and now that's a dream rack. Epinasty is a word I'm familiar with, but it wasn't in the forefront of my mind. Reannoyance, wow, through the R and the N, stopping 1 square short of the ZE. Very nice. Reannoyance, 9-letter play, but Epinasty the standout play. Retsina comes down. I deliberately left the S there because it was trickier to score off of. And what does opponent have? Pawn for 44. Big score. So kudos for spotting the top score. Now this is going to be interesting. Jeff A was best for 30. And opponent couldn't extend the word. Rata for 17 was the highest score. So no winning play. And that was the end of the game. So, yeah, very close at the end there. Just 2 points in it. And, yeah, 1 or 2 misses there. Resonant remnants. Epinasty, not quite as big a miss as the other 2, but a pretty good game. I hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.